Hi, we're Team GOAT, and today we're going to talk to you about ESPN's Disney World of Sports and how Ultimate Frisbee is becoming a hit in the youth society. First, we'll talk to you about ESPN's Wide World of Sports.
ESPN Wide World of Sports complex started in 1997 in Orlando, Florida. First, to be a complex for mainly youth sports, also to host a lot of events for kids, and because it is in a place where there are a lot of theme parks for kids and stuff, they saw the opportunity to start making fields for kids so they can there's big tournaments that ESPN hosts. Right now they have 15 fields for soccer and football, 16 diamonds for baseball and softball, and they have a really big track and field facility where they host international events. One of the main goals of this complex is to reunite the family, because normally when there are big youth sports events, the whole family travels with their kids. So if the younger brother has to play in the event, the whole family has to be stuck on the facility where the event is taking place. But in this complex, what Disney offers is they can have a fun time watching their kids, and also the other kids can take advantage of the theme parks that Disney offers. So it can be a really big vacation for the whole family. A big part of ESPN Wide World Complex is to gather young athletes that travel from all around the world to be part of these really big events, because for being part of the different events that ESPN and Disney host, they get to be on TV. In ESPN3, they also show up on big screens through the Disney theme park, so it's also a big screen to young kids to show their skills and maybe to try new things. Also, they get to meet new cultures, because there are teams from all over the world.
So like said before, there's many complexes that are that have courts and fields and all that. What sports are played at this tourism?
Well, at the ESPN Wide World of Sports, they have soccer, football, baseball, softball, track and field, and tennis.
All right, so involved in all those sports, how many events occur at this tourism?
There's hundreds of events that occur every year. The events occur in each of those sports. They have tournaments, they have summer camps, they have a lot of different events for each of those sports.
All right, so this is their 20th year that this is occurring. Is there anything special that's going on this year?
Yeah, this year they're going to be hosting a football Pro Bowl. They're hosting a World Cheerleading Championship, and they're also hosting an international soccer tournament.
So these courts and fields, they're obviously all year, and this event only occurs a small amount out of the year. Is there other people that use these courts and fields throughout the year to train on and stuff?
Yeah, I mean the fields are used all throughout the year. They have professional athletes that come to use the courts.
Hey guys, I'm Ian here with Jake Short, and we're at Sports Heaven, also known as ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex.
365!
This complex is at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, and it is huge. Athletes from all over the world come here to train and compete in more than 60 different sports, including soccer.
Back pedal. Excellent. Here we go, lefty.
Jake's been playing since he was 3 years old, and he's here to get some tips from the pros and to up his game. So you're here for training camp. What skills have you been working on?
I've been working a lot on my footwork and ball control.
Jake, well done.
That way defenders can't take the ball from me.
So what else are you gonna do while you're here?
Well, I'm here for the competition. It's a 3 versus 3 tournament, and the competition actually looks pretty fierce.
Okay, Jake, I want to see you control the ball. One touch.
Coach, how's Jake's all-around game?
It's actually pretty good. We're working on some technical aspects of the game, trapping and passing the ball.
How do you think he'll do in the tournament?
He's ready. I think he's prepared.
You've been playing soccer for a long time. How are you feeling about playing here?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little nervous, but I think my team can pull through and win the championship.
All right, well, I think you're gonna rock it. You ready?
I'm so ready. Hey guys, what's up? This is Daniel and this is Madison, and we are the Disco Ninjas.
Hit it. There you go.
Go, go.
Turn and go, Jake.
At ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, camera crews capture the action and the highlights are shown throughout Walt Disney World and maybe even on ESPN3.
Wait for him to come to you.
Yeah, nice, Jake. Get him, buddy.
Oh, you're in, Jake. You're in.
You got it, bud. All right, you guys made it to the championship. Ready to rock it?
We are.
Let's do it.
Go.
Disco Ninjas!
Oh, there it is.
If you'd like to play at the next level, you can check out the upcoming team competitions and training camps at ESPNWWOS.com. You just won the tournament. What are you going to do next?
We're going to Walt Disney World! Next, we'll be talking about how Ultimate Frisbee is becoming a hit in the youth society.
CEO of USA Ultimate Frisbee, Tom Crawford, has dramatically changed the acceptance at the youth level over the 8 years he's been in his position. One of the reasons he's saying this is happening is because kids are getting tired of really competitive sports such as football or baseball or basketball. You hear a lot now how kids are getting burned out and their parents are taking them to too many competitions or tournaments or too many trainings. They're getting injured. Coaches are stressing them out just because of the high level of competition, and Crawford claims that we don't have that in youth Frisbee. He said it's competitive and athletic as can be, but it's a fun culture and sport for kids to be a part of. An interesting thing about youth Ultimate Frisbee is that there's no ref on the field during the game. There's actually no ref at all. During Frisbee, athletes are in control of the field. Crawford claims that this is unique and special because it gives the athletes on the field a unique source of responsibility that no other sports do. It's seen in like football and baseball, hockey, wrestling, any of those type of competitive sports. There's a ref on the field keeping score, keeping track of fouls and things like that. But in youth Frisbee, it's just the kids keeping track of fouls, points, and really controlling the game in essence.
So why do you think kids are getting so worn out at a young age in sports?
I think now more than ever, parents are dumping more and more money into their children in sports, taking them more camps, more tournaments, trying to get as much exposure as possible to build the perfect young athlete to play college sports or something like that. And this is just leading to kids becoming sick of going to practice, sick of going to tournaments, and it's taking the fun out of the sport they're playing in.
So in the article it said that in Ultimate Frisbee that they don't play with a ref. Do you think playing without a ref is a positive thing for the young athletes? Like, do you think they're learning more about their sport?
You know, I think like Crawford's saying in the article, it's positive that it leaves the responsibility up to the athletes to ref the game essentially, but I think it takes away from like them playing the game. You have to think about reffing a game like other sports, football, baseball, like you don't have to think about reffing, you just think about doing your thing, you're thinking about playing. And I think it can be positive, but it takes out like just a part of sport that's been there for ages, the ref. So
Yeah. All right. So do you think this will start becoming more and more popular in the youth society? Like, do you think more kids will start, if other kids are doing it, do you think more kids will start doing it?
I think like we've seen in the article, youth Frisbee is growing, and I think it may become more popular, but I think the idea of non-ref sports is not going to catch on just because there's been refs in all the other major sports for so long that something like that would not change now.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a stress on like youth athletes, like
Yeah.
focusing on two things rather than just focusing on themselves and like playing the sport.
I think athletes, like children especially, trying to resolve a conflict on field during the game when like tensions are running, like they're kids, it's not going to work out. They don't know how to communicate that well, and it just wouldn't end well in some sports in some cases.
Ultimate Frisbee is an exciting, non-contact team sport combining the non-stop movement and athletic endurance of soccer and basketball with the aerial passing skills of football, and is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Nike Youth Ultimate Camps offer an unparalleled summer camp experience for boys and girls of all athletic backgrounds and abilities. Through focused and intensive training from some of America's best coaches, Nike Ultimate Camps will help you improve your skills and deepen your love and understanding of the game.